Hey everyone, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jordan Frazier. It is late spring, which means we tend to get cold fronts and they tend to be pretty powerful. Once they pass through a region, it quickly warms back up before the cool down begins. So here's where everything warmed up before that next cold front starts to push its way through. We're keeping our eyes on our next system because it looks to be the only active weather pattern for the next couple of days. Notice areas that have seen a significant warm up are now under everything from those red flag warnings, fire weather watch, to even a little bit of those wind advisories too. Strong winds, lots of very dry air increases the risk for those fires. And of course, those temperatures really skyrocketing all the way into the 90s for Midland, 80s for Dallas and Austin, all the way down across much of the Gulf regions, down in Tampa, Jacksonville, lots of those 80s. Everyone else, not too bad, 60s and 70s across the board. Let's play through that future track, because where's that next front? It's all the way out in Montana. Big low pressure system with heavy snowfall pushing its way into northern Wyoming before settling down in northern Colorado, where you start to see more and more of that snowfall as that front pushes through, with a little bit of that rain associated too. It seems to calm down by Friday night, but then as we play it through, wow, a lot more rain activity with some severe potential heading along the Mississippi River Valley. Then you start to see even again around much of the Texas Panhandle, northern New Mexico, with that main low sitting right on top of Iowa. Here's that severe risk. Yesterday wasn't so bad, just that level 1 risk. And then you have that level 2 slight risk, dead center in Iowa. And then it pushes its way out, kind of elongates a bit, stretching all the way down to the southern border, all the way up to the northern parts of the Great Lakes, and much of Michigan is even under that level 2 slight risk. And how much rainfall can we really see from this entire system? Now, you can see really much of anything, anywhere from about 1 to 2 inches in much of the Rocky Mountains, going all the way to almost 3 to 4 inches right around North Texas, even out in toward Michigan as well. And that is really exemplified with that 6 to 10 day precip outlook. Heavy rainfall for much of the Central Plains, southern Central Plains over the next couple of days. But what about those temperatures? We're heading into Easter weekend pretty soon. Here we go. For your Easter, I got a mix of those 50s for much of the Northwest, not bad at all. Going farther south, a couple of those 80s in California, although Denver's going to be a little bit chilly for their high tomorrow of only 34. But then we go into Texas, it's actually warming up with a slight cool down for much of North Texas, mix of those 80s and a few of those 70s. The Gulf region, much of those 80s still lingering around, not too bad if you have to do those egg hunts. Not too hot, not too cold, 70s, 80s, and then moving up toward the Great Lakes, actually a little bit chillier, but nothing too bad.